Welcome back, guys, to race 2 of our variety series. This was week 6. We've just done the Samba Bus race and now we're doing the rally race, rallying round Fishermans Ranch. TY's on pole, 9 laps, away we go in the Gr.B cars. Good start by TY and Neil. Everyone else following through the first corner. Man is still in the Audi, a bit wide into the wall. Lillian behind him. Task 1 trying to fold in there as well. Lillian 7th place. 3 wide over the jump, and then Lillian gets caught. Goes round, he's at the back now. So we're looking for Lillian, but again, boost is on strong. And slipstream is on strong as well. Not that they need slipstream in these things, but every little helps. There's Task 1 into the hairpin, and no! Oh, chaos! I think there's a yellow car off as well. And I think that was, who was that? That was Neil Farmack off as well. So, all happening in this rally race. Meanwhile, TY's getting away up front. There he is in the pink NSX. Up front, 4-wheel drive NSX. Then it's the Subaru J. Hewson and the Evo 10 of Neil Farmack around the outside of him. Man of Steel in the Audi S1. Loving the sound of that Gr.B Audi, and then Jamo in another Subaru further back. Subaru, the popular choice. Steel gets sideways through the hairpins. J. Hewson looking for a way around Neil now. In the background, Task 1 keeping Jamo at bay. Everyone cleanly through the hairpins. Oh, J. Hewson's gone out wide, made a mistake in that second hairpin, so he's gone wide there. Man of Steel goes off as well, so J. Hewson's right back on him again. As they go down this hill, very hard section, then into this fast left down the hill, and then they straighten up and go on to, well, you can't really call it a straight, but it's about as straight line as you get on this track. Here they go, up and over. There's TY going over the jump. There's Neil over. Man of Steel, Jamo, J. Hewson, Task. Sideways Lillian hits Seek up the back end, and Seek goes off himself, so unlucky there for them too, but I'm sure they'll catch up towards the end. As everyone's sideways up the hill, Jamo closing on the back of Man of Steel now. TY still increasing that gap at the front. Man of Steel closes up to Neil. They all take different lines through here. Everyone experimenting with different lines. Looks like Man of Steel's was quite a decent one. As now go up here, they come towards the big jump. Beautiful camera shot. Up and over with the Evo of Neil Farmack. Man of Steel 3rd place in the Audi, and everyone out breaking themselves into that corner there. J. Hewson goes wide as well. Again, we're not really used to the rallying on this game because we usually do that many circuits that we don't have chance to get used to the rally. It's okay, the rallying on GT Sport, but it's not as good as other rally games. It's more of an arcadey feel, but it's still quite alright. Feels like the car's hovering most of the time. You can't really feel the car contacting with the dirt. But as my speed, I don't think you need the wheels to contact with the ground, because Man of Steel just showing massive air there in the Audi, and then runs wide and into the wall. Jamo follows him. Everyone else missing the braking points. J. Hewson and Task don't though, so they go through. Lillian and Seat 1 in the background with the 2 Belgian boys. They'll have a really good boost. Neil Farmack comes through flashing the lights at TY saying, I'm coming to get you, and Man of Steel says, oh, I'll hit the wall with you. As they go into the first corner, Man of Steel really struggling to handle that Audi. It's a very hard car to handle in real life. Not too bad on this game, but it's definitely got the power compared to the Evo and the Subarus around it, but definitely not the handling kind. It's got the power though. Jamo goes through. You can just see the twitchiness of that Audi of Man of Steel. As Task 1's coming up now in the Ford Focus behind the white Focus. And J. Hewson, bang! Straight into the wall. Task 1 looking for any opportunity to take the position, but has to fall behind. Man of Steel's gone backwards now as they go up and over this really long right-hander uphill, probably a 6 right, and then into like a 4 left tightens up the hill. Obviously I'm using rally code there for some of the corners. Whoa, J. Hewson into the wall there. But gets away with it. Man of Steel has to go sideways trying to avoid him. Everyone else going through okay. Jason goes wide. Task One's going to take advantage here. Might get both. Jason goes around the outside. Says, no, you don't, Sunshine. Task One goes back up the inside of Man of Steel. Little nudge to make good friends. And Man of Steel looking to get that position back up the inside, but it's probably going to go too wide there. But no, Task One just holds on for now. Man of Steel. Oh, there you go. Man of Steel says, there you go, Sunshine, have that. Contact, and they're still side by side going down the hill. Reckless stuff. As in the background, Lil Yam and Seek One are closing up, so they're working together. Lil Yam in the Hyundai, Seek One in the other Subaru. So here we are, battle for second. Neil Farmer versus Jamo for second place. There's the Marshals, stood at the side of the track. Marshals do a fantastic job in motorsport. I envy them, and also I am one of them. No Marshals, no motorsport as we go up the hill. Jay Hewson closing on this lot now. Jamo third. Neil sideways in second place. Jay Hewson looking for a way through Jamo, but there's no way through there. Task One behind, waiting in the wings. Jamo still in third place as we come towards this jump now. Let's see what camera angle we get this time. The same one. Up and over in the Subaru. Neil Farmack not doing bad. He's good out the corners. Neil Farmack in the rallying so far. Jamo looks like he's got the better into the corner. Holds a tighter line, and Jay Hewson tries to use the wall, but to no avail. And Man of Steel up the inside of Task. Bang! Straight through. Have that. Nudge. Task One's not having any of it though. He's coming back up the inside. Jay Hewson hits the wall. Task and Man of Steel now. You'll see the power of the Audi. Here he comes. Power of the Audi down the hill, but he's going to stop in time. The answer is yes, with a beautiful slide to finish things off, and Task just goes straight back up the inside. Tries to get through, no way through there, no way Jose, and Man of Steel almost hits Jay Hewson at the back end, but just about controls the rear end of the car. Meanwhile, Jamo is in second. Where's Neil Farmack gone? Neil Farmack, where's he gone? There he is, back there. He's made an error of some sort. We'll get a replay. Here's a replay of what happened to Neil Farmack. So we're looking at Neil Farmack now. Come on to start of lap 3. See, he just digs into the inside bit there where the ridge is raised, and the car just comes round on him. Just doesn't get any grip with the change of camber, and then recovers. So we're on lap 3 now of 9. Jay Hewson goes through. Man of Steel with Task One still over the back of him. Them still continuing their dogfight. Literally a dogfight with the amount of contact they made in this race. Like it were bumper cars, but still going in towards this long left, which will then flick into a little tight section into a hairpin. So you got to be careful. Get the car stopped here. Jay Hewson doesn't manage to do that. Man of Steel doesn't, and Task doesn't. And Lil Yam says, "I will take you all if you're going to hit the walls." And he's coming up through. He's going to get through. He's up into fourth. He's up into almost fourth, four and a half. But no way through. Oh, no, there is a way through. Round the outside. Fantastic stuff from Lil Yam. And Man of Steel into the wall. Man of Steel into the wall. Lil Yam looking for a way through. Jay Hewson forced out wide. Task One's going to have a little look now as well around the outside at the next corner. And we're all coming up towards the hairpin section now, so be careful up here, boys. Task One closing up. Everyone onto the brakes. Except for Man of Steel, who just goes into the wall. Lil Yam sideways into third place now. Man of Steel at the inside of Jay Hewson, who goes very, very, very wide, almost off into the sticks, but then Man of Steel goes wide at the exit. Jay Hewson goes back through. Oh, it's all happening in this race. Fantastic stuff. As coming back into shot now. Jay Hewson's ahead, very sideways though. Not the way out of that corner that you usually take. Meanwhile, Seek and Neil are closing back up as well, so the boost doing its thing. Fantastic stuff. Neil Farmack in the background, a sideways Seek. And whoa, so close. Side by side, Evo versus Subaru. As they come up towards the jump, everyone else through over the jump. I think Jamo just hit the wall there. Man of Steel does as well. Man of Steel's hit the wall, he's gone round. Neil Farmack's going to come through. I think Lil Yam hit the wall as well, so Lil Yam's there, he is. And breathe after all that. So meanwhile, TY's ahead in the lead, doing a good job. Jamo second, Lil Yam and out to third from the back, so good comeback for Lil Yam after that first corner, or first lap calamity. And he's come back now to Gr.B in third place as Task 1 in fourth, is back to be demoted to fifth with J Houston at the inside. But can Task hold it around the outside? They're going to be side by side over the jump. This is going to be madness. In the air, land, onto the brakes, into this right-hander. Task 1 runs wide, J Houston through. Neil says, if you're going to do that, I'll take you both. And Task 1 keeping the run around the outside into the inside for the next corner, keep it in tight. J Houston runs wide and J Houston's lost out there, but will he get a good run into the next corner? He's going to banzai into the middle. Oh, superb stuff into the middle, and then Neil's on the inside. Meanwhile, Lil Yam and Jamo are battling out for second place. Neil Farmack in fourth place now, everyone else streaming down the hill in the air. Up to this hairpin at the top. Round the hairpin, Neil Farman doesn't make it. J Houston just about does. Task 1 says, have this, sunshine. That's how you take that corner. Neil Farman up the inside of J Houston, not taking it lying down. Task 1 waiting to pick up any opportunities. Jamo still alongside Lil Yam for second place as we watch this battle for fourth or third. Oh, Man of Steel again outbraked himself. Can't really get the car stopped today. But Lil Yam and Jamo side by side. Lil Yam goes through into second place. So Lil Yam second, Jamo down to third, J Houston fourth, dragging everyone else along with him. Over the jump. Man of Steel, out of control again. Hits Task 1 in the background. There's Task 1, there's Man of Steel using the wall to help him, which is kind of illegal, but must have been a mistake because Task 1 is out of shape again. That Audi proving to be a handful. Jamo now getting forced back. Jamo's going back down the field now. He's back to fifth. He's in amongst the actual the scrap. TY is laughing at all this. He's just getting further and further away out in front. So good job by TY. Makes up for the last race, the Samba Bus race, where he I think he missed the start by a few laps. So unfortunate for TY as J Houston gives Neil a little nudge saying, "Come on, get your foot down." And Neil goes wide and round he goes. Contact with J Houston as well. So unlucky there. We'll get some different angles. Here's what happened between Neil Farmack and J Houston. He's looking a couple of corners back. So we're going up the hill. And Neil slow down here. J will go bang straight into the back of him. And then Neil's on the wrong line here. Goes to try and over the jump, but sideways anyway. And then J Houston nowhere to go. And Neil goes round. So here's the same thing looking back from Neil's point of view. So he goes sideways, J Houston's bang, there you go, get on with it, up over the jump, sideways, and then loses it. J Houston has nowhere to go but into him, and then unlucky for Neil. As we rejoin, Lil Yam makes a little mistake there, causes J Houston to wait a bit as Jamo closes up and J Houston runs wide again on the dirt. Not enjoying this rally car at all by the look of it, and Jamo tries to come around the outside. I can tell you they're not teammates even though they're in the same colour car, because bang, nope, you're not coming through. Task 1 fifth, Man of Steel trying to be fifth. Neil Farmack 7th, Seek 8th. You can tell as you go further back the more boost you get, because look at the grip Man of Steel's got now. Who's that who's just gone out of shape? J Houston's gone out of shape. William over the jump, followed by Jamo. J Houston all through as quick as that. In towards this wider section down here. Gets a little bit wider as we go up the hill. Room to overtake as in the background Jamo falls backwards. Man of Steel up the inside of Neil Farmack. No way through. Or is he going to make a way through? No, there's no way through there. Everyone else into this hairpin. Best to take a wider entry and then get narrow out. J Houston's not got the idea, but Lil has. Continues in second place. Jamo trying to be 6th. Seat 1 closing up as well in last place. So all very close stuff. Over the jump we go, land, and Task 1 makes a fluff of the jump and Neil goes through around the outside, but he's going to hit the wall. So close out of this corner. He's going to look up the inside of J Houston into the next one by the look of it. Look at the battle for third. Up the inside. Liliam runs wide as well. He might get two birds with one stone as contact's made. Liliam goes wide. Task 1's hit the wall in the background. It's all happening. J Houston says, "Thank you very much. It's Christmas. I'll go and take you all around the outside." Into second place. Neil Farmack down to third. Jamo and Lil Yam take a joint visit into the wall. Oh, all happening here. As we go around the hairpin, Lil Yam 5th, Man of Steel 6th. Oh, Lillian, a little tap from Man of Steel, goes out wide. He's still trying to keep it up the inside to get back through. And Man of Steel says, no, you don't, Sunshine, and holds on to his ground. Jay Houston still second. We've not seen much of the leader, but that's because all the action's back here in TY's about another 10 seconds up the road. So, oh, now Jay Houston's gone round. Jay Houston's gone round. We'll get a replay. Here's a replay of what happened to Jay Houston at the first corner, start of lap 5. In too fast, boom, straight into the wall. Then you'll see there, bang, Man of Steel joins him, but he recovers a bit better than Jay Houston does. Replay. As we rejoin, there's TY out in the lead, a good 2 or 3 corners ahead of these lot, so good work from TY. Neil Farmack comes over the jump, followed by Jamo. Lillian, Task, Man of Steel, Seek. Up the hill towards this little tight section, and it goes into a short hairpin. Use the camber on the inside, get the car squared off, power up the hill. Don't think Task 1 got the memo because he was very, very sideways out of there. As he go up the hill, Man of Steel has a look up the inside of Task. Is he going to succeed? Yes, beautiful move. So everyone kind of getting the hang of the cars now. After 5 laps, it was after 4 laps on lap 5. Roll close up. Neil breaking away from Jamo slightly. Lillian 4th. So Jamo runs wide in 3rd, but now keeps it together. Lillian 4th. Man of Steel trying to be 4th. Task 1 6th as we go through the hairpin now. Got to be very careful through these hairpins. Very technical bit of circuit. Got to try and get the feel for the grip, feel for the car, pull of the handbrake. Round we go. Lillian. Oh, Lillian gets the hip and shoulder from Man of Steel, who makes a mistake and then goes wide. Task 1 says, merci beaucoup, thank you very much. Straight through he goes. Seek 1 and then Jay Houston at the back trying to make up places. Task 1 inside of Lillian. Belgian versus Belgian. And Belgian wins. Lillian ahead, oh, very sideways though, he's all over the shot as we come towards this jump. Jamo and Neil go through. And here come this lot. Man of Steel makes another mess of that chicane. Can't seem to get it right as everyone else. Costantina's up. Contact between all 3, but just everyone gets away with it. Man of Steel getting the speed in that, using the power of that Audi to power himself back into 5th place after hitting that wall. Task on the inside. Makes a bit of a fluff for that corner, just catches too much of the inside barrier. Jay Houston looking for a way around Seek now, just behind. Looking for a way up the inside, no way through there. Lillian still holding on to 4th place. Seek 1 runs wide, Jay Houston having a look, but no way through there as we go up to the jump. Beautiful sound of that Audi as it powers past Lillian on just on sheer grunt of that Audi Quattro. As we go round the hairpin. Lillian sideways. Task 1 goes through into this technical hairpin section as sideways we go. Jamo and Neil just ahead. Jay Houston looking for a way through. Task slow out that corner. Jay up the inside of Lillian. Lillian back down to 7th place now. As we go down the hill, build up the speed. Over the jump. Fantastic stuff. And oh, Man of Steel couldn't stop in time, hit the handbrake to try and bring it round and lost it. Man of Steel back down to last place, but he'll have the boost. I'm sure he'll be back with this group in no time. Lillian looking for a way through the inside of Jay Houston. Will he get it done? Jay Houston will have the speed around the outside. No is the answer. As they go across the line, lap 6 we are on now, 5 completed. Lap 6 out of 9. There's our Jay Houston and Task into the wall and then behind Seek and Man of Steel. Contact as well, we'll get replays on both those incidents. Here's a replay on board with Task on the start of lap 6. Into the first corner, and you see Jay Houston at the inside. Tack, bang! And then hits the wall himself, and Jay Houston loses a lot more time. Here's a replay looking back on board with Seek 1 coming down towards the first corner. So you see Man of Steel behind, we're braking, and Man of Steel's not, and bang! Catapult, so it's almost like he was trying to take us out on purpose. I don't know what the hell he was playing at there, but that was definitely not on. As we rejoin, there's TY in the lead, doing a very good job. In the lead he goes, up the hill. And then here comes Neil Farmack, with Jamo right behind him. Liliam and Task 1 close together. Liliam very wide out of that corner and then covers off the inside in towards this technical section. Going to get the car stopped into here. Jay Houston doesn't get the car stopped. Bang! Straight into the side of Task. But lets Task go. Task goes up the hill now, attacking Liliam further back. Seek and Man of Steel at it again in battle. Liliam sideways through the longer corners on this Fisherman's Ranch circuit. Task 1 goes wide. Jay Houston's on the outside, trying to go around the outside of it. They'll have the inside for the next corner. Yes, he's got it. Jay Houston goes through to 5th place. Task 1's not going to give up though as we go into the hairpin section. Task 1 looking to try and keep a tighter line. Jay Houston's going to have the run out around the outside. Doesn't get through. So Task 1, they're going to try again there. There's everyone through the hairpin. There's Liliam 4th. Neil doing a good job in 2nd place in the Evo. Jamo 3rd place, Subaru. 4th place, Liliam, Hyundai. 5th place, Jay Houston, Subaru. 6th place in the Focus is Task 1. Seek 1, 7th place in the Subaru, and then the Audi S1 at the back of Man of Steel. I think there's contact further back. Liliam's lost it, I think. Yeah, she's gone a bit further back. Is he? No, we were just sideways. He's recovered it though. Liliam still 4th, Task 1 5th, Jay Houston 6th. Seek 1 still ahead of Man of Steel. Let's rejoin the battle for 2nd place. Neil goes wide, Jamo's up the inside, but Neil's going to have the speed around the outside for the next bit. As we go up the hill, Task 1 and Jay Houston still close behind. Let's have a little look at this battle. Task 1 uses the sideways motion of the Focus to use as a defence mechanism to try and keep Jay Houston behind. Meanwhile, Jamo and Neil over the jump. As Jamo goes through, 3rd place. Liliam into the wall, Task 1 into the wall, Jay Houston up the inside. Task 1 will have a better run around the outside though. He'll be back up the inside for the next corner. Up the inside of Jay Houston onto the brakes, a bit of handbrake involved as well. Liliam runs wide, Jay Houston says, I'll take both here, bang. A little bit of contact. Task 1 still at the inside, Liliam taking it very cautiously through these hairpins. Jay Houston again will have the run out through this left-hander and just sneaks through into 5th place. Now he's got Liliam in front of him. Task 1 uses the power of the Focus to get round, and then Jay Houston says, no you don't, sunshine. Straight back through. Liliam just about holds on to 4th place, even though running wide slightly into this right-hander. Jay Houston runs wide. Task looking for any opportunity. I don't think there's a way through there though. No, there isn't. Lap 7 now. Done 6 laps, lap 7. Task 1 looks for a way around Jay Houston, looks to get the run out of the 2nd bit, but Jay Houston covers it off. Meanwhile, Jamo and Neil still a bit separated, and meanwhile TY absolutely running away with it at the front there. He is coming up the hill. Already going up that uphill left right-hander already, and these guys are still at the bottom of the hill. There's Neil 2nd, Jamo 3rd. Liliam 4th, Jay Houston 5th, Task 1 6th. Now Jay Houston is having a look for 4th up the inside. No way through there. Watch out for behind because Task 1 will take any opportunity he can. Sideways in the Focus up the hill. Use the power. And that's that section we just saw TY go through earlier. TY's already in the hairpins at the top of the hill. These lots still coming up the mountain. Man of Steel 7th place behind, so he's in front of the seat now. Meanwhile, Task and Jay Houston still battling at it. Side by side almost over the jump and towards the hairpins. This will be the crucial section before the downhill bit. Jay Houston looking at the inside, little tap to make good friends and just taps Task 1 out of the way, up the inside. Task 1 will look for a way back through now and try and counter-attack, but I don't think he's close enough to do that. Meanwhile, Neil Farmack and Jamo look like they were close for a second, but looks like Liliam is actually closing up to Jamo, so it looks like Liliam's really got the hang of this rally and stuff. And he's closing up on Jamo in 3rd place, so good on Liliam, a good showing from him in this race. Man of Steel 7th, Seek 1 8th. Seek 1 will show him I can come back at some point. Meanwhile, TY's already going up the hill at the other side. These lot are on that sort of back wiggly straight as Neil goes over the jump. Closely followed by Jamo, who's looking for any opportunity to go through. He might have a look up the inside if he's close enough, but I don't think he will be. No, he's not. Neil Farmack just closed up and tight enough gap. Everyone else a bit more spread out now. Hopefully they'll close up a bit nearer this, in the middle of this technical section. Goes wide, Jamo open the inside for any way through. Liliam fourth, still, oh, very sideways Liliam, spectacular style of driving that car. Super sideways as we go toward the jump now. There goes Neil Farmer, there goes Jamo, there goes Liliam, Jay Houston, Task 1, Seat 1, and then last of all Man of Steel in the powerful Audi. Beautiful sound. As everyone's closing up now again. Neil Farmack under pressure from Jamo. Into the second hairpin, flick the car into the right, use the camber to your advantage, get the power out. Jamo's got a better line for the next corner though, so he might be able to get him down the hill. Neil Farmack's going to be slower. He might have a look at the inside, he's got to cover off the inside if he don't want him to go through, and that's what he does. Jamo almost lands on the top of Neil Farmack's car. And Neil goes wide, very wide, but he might be able to cut it back in. Jamo tries, but no. Neil carries the speed around the outside. And again, Jamo's got the line out for the exit out of this corner. So he might get a good run onto the start-finish straight. Onto lap 8 we go. Meanwhile, a bit further back. Juicin still 5th. Tass 6th. Seek 7th. Man of Steel still struggling in that Audi in 8th place. Still a close battle for second place though. Neil Farmack versus Jamo. So whoever can sight the other one out over the jump, first one to make a mistake is going to really pay for it. Jamo and Jay Houston and Task side by side in the background over that jump. Madness, but in a good way. Spectacular driving. As we go into the hairpin section, looks like Jay Houston made a little mistake there. Task might have a better run up the hill. We'll have to watch this, see if Task can get any closer. But no, Jay Houston did get a decent enough run in the end, so Jay Houston still extends the gap a little bit, but no. Task 1 having a little look at the inside. I thought we were going to go through there, but not close enough to make a move. Just applying the pressure with a different line. Neil Farmack second place with Jamo all over the back of him still. And now Liliam's fallen back into the clutches of Jay Houston, and Liliam makes a mistake all of his own. And he's gone right round. There he goes, he's gone right round, right to the back. But don't worry, you'll have boost Liliam, so you'll soon close up. And Seek 1 makes a mistake as well. Unlucky for Seek. Seek spins round. We'll get a replay on that action. Here's a replay of what happened to Seek. So he's going up the hill there, gets past by Man of Steel. There's Liliam, exit stage left. Then we go over the hill, and then bang, straight into the wall. Carried too much speed, and we spin ourselves. Meanwhile, Neil Farmack through the hairpins, still in second place. Jamo still 3rd. Jay Houston 4th. Task 1 5th. Man of Steel 6th. TY in first position, a whole straight, probably about 20 seconds ahead of everyone else. Fantastic stuff from TY. Just gone on with it, got his head down, got stuck in, and really likes this rallying stuff. There he goes, sideways up the hill. And meanwhile, we're joined back with this mad bunch. Neil Farmack and Jamo side by side towards this next corner. That's never going to work. Jamo hits the wall. Neil Farmack says, there you go, sunshine, have a little help. And then gives him a little tap to make good friends. As he come up towards the hairpin now, and practically together into the hairpin. Task 1 looking for any opportunity as well. Task 1's in the fight for the podium now. Task 1's no longer in the fight for the podium, he's actually on the podium. 3rd place. Fantastic stuff. Jay Houston looking up the inside of Liliam in the background there, gives him a little nudge, but gets through. Task 1 again looking at the inside of Jamo. Neil's gone. Neil's still in second place. Jamo looking to get 3rd back, and he has done. Man of Steel is back in the fray now, in 4th place in that Audi, trying to go around the outside of Task. And gets 4th place. Brilliant move by Man of Steel around the outside. Finally got the hang of that Audi. A bit late, but got the hang of it. Task 1 runs wide. Everyone else through. Man of Steel's going to be on the wrong line for the next corner now. Jay Houston goes wide. Liliam goes through as well in the background. Task 1 looks like he's going to try and get round Man of Steel here, but I don't think he'll outpower the Audi down the hill. Even with a little tap of the wall, it's still going to have the power down the hill. Yeah, it does. Everyone through the hairpin. Man of Steel a bit wider, but that's just his normal line. I don't think that was his normal line actually, it was just a bit of a mistake. But into this left, right hand at the bottom of the hill, into this kink left, onto the last lap of the race. Here we go, last time round. Everyone will be absolutely shattered from this race. And as it proved there, Task went into the wall, followed by Jay Hewson. So clearly giving a little test to the orange barriers, which I can tell you, in real life, if they did that, they would not stop a car. They're just there really to make sure the spectators keep a safe distance back. We go over the jump, flying in the air. Task 1 behind Lil Yam, having a look for a way through. Lil Yam doing a good job in this race, though. It's a good showing from Lil Yam in this one. Oh, Man of Steel, bang! Straight into the barrier there. He's got to watch out now because he's got a feisty looking Lil Yam on his tail. But he'll have the power up the hill with no problem. There he goes. Blah, straight up the hill. But as soon as he comes to the corner in that Hyundai, we're right on the back of him again. As we'll see here. Through this left-hander, you'll see Lil Yam close up. There he goes. He's closing up to the back of Man of Steel now. Man of Steel just keeping it tight, leaving no way through. Both giving each other just enough racing room. Just run out of track a little bit there as we all go through. Neil keeps still in second place. So Lil Yam goes through, but then runs wide. Just carried too much speed in, got a bit too excited. Man of Steel still keeps 4th place. Meanwhile, Jamo having a look at Neil for 2nd place. He's been in 3rd up almost all race. Neil's been in 2nd almost all race. Really wanted to turn up the wick now on this last lap. Man of Steel 4th still. And contact between Jay Houston and Lil Yam further back. No quarter given. The Hyundai gets shuffled back to 7th place, but I'm sure it's not going to be for long. Seat 1's, so I think they're a bit too far back now to make an impact, unless everyone has a massive incident ahead. But here we go, here's Neil Farmack and Jamo going through. Jamo hits the wall. Jamo hits the wall, he's going to be slow. Man of Steel finally gets that chicane right at the perfect time as well, because he's going to close right up to Jamo here. As Jay Houston runs a bit wide, as they go into this hairpin up the hill. Long hairpin up the hill. Neil Farmack taking it steady, doesn't want to blow it on this last lap. Jamo wanted to make any opportunity he can to try and get 2nd place. He's having a little look at the inside, trying to take that tight line, but doesn't work. Tries to go another way around, but Neil fending him off so far, doing very well. Task 1's in 5th place, still in the focus, doing well. As they go over the jump, this is going to be the crucial stage of the race. As they go into the hairpin, Man of Steel a little bit wider than most, but everyone more or less getting that corner right now, which is brilliant. But we'll just quickly break off from this battle as we look at TY. TY, dominant in this race, comes across the line to take victory. Well done, TY, fantastic win. Now we're just going to see who's going to be 2nd. So let's see who's going to be 2nd here. Neil Farmack's coming down the hill in 2nd place. Jamo 3rd. Jay Houston 4th. Anyone else for 5th? Man of Steel looking at the inside of Task 1. Last chance to make any kind of move, and he's going to hit Jay as well. He's hit Jay Houston off as well. Task 1 might be able to get a couple of places here. Neil Farmack's going to be 2nd. Jay Houston having a look at Task on the last corner. Contact's made. And I think Jay Houston's going to go through and take it. Neil Farmack 2nd, Jamo 3rd, Jay Houston 4th, Task 1 5th, Man of Steel 6th. Lil Yam's going to be 7th and Seek 1 is going to be 8th, but I'm not sure about that last couple of corners, a bit of bumping and barging there. But there's a replay on board with Jay Houston, the last bit of the race. Task 1 goes wide, a little nudge, then we go through. Man of Steel runs a bit wide as well, so we're looking back now from Jay Houston as we power ahead down the hill. See Task 1 there, Man of Steel comes up with the power of the Audi, and then on the brakes, Man of Steel doesn't stop. And then a little tap towards Man of Steel, takes himself out there. And then there goes Task 1. And now look, we're on the inside now. We're on the inside, we're having a look, we're having a look, we're having a look. Tap, little bit of a tap there I think, when Task 1 loses control. And Jay Houston gets 4th. But there's your winner, TY. So we'll see you guys next week. Take care.